Here we've got Mike Singer.
Hey, Monte, good to see you. What's it going to take for the team to commit defensively? I mean, Malone keeps harping on it to us. I'm assuming he's telling you guys in the locker room. What's it going to take for you guys to really buy in on that end?
I mean, I feel like we buy in as Spurs, but we're not out there, just trying to let guys score. It may be like one defensive breakdown, or we just need a little more multiple effort. But I feel like we had Spurs. Like I said, the first half defense wasn't too bad. Second half it kind of got away from us, but it's the NBA, so them little mental errors come back to cost you in games.
Ryan Blackburn.
Hey Monte, what'd you like what you saw from RJ tonight? Kind of his first big minutes with the team.
He played with great effort. He's a guy who works hard. Him, Marcus, those guys. So I knew once he got his opportunity, he would be able to just play what he can do. He's very fast, and him having double figures and rebounds, I think was huge for us. So I think that's going to do a lot for his confidence, and definitely the coach's confidence to see what he's able to do and what he can help us with.
Go back to Mike Singer.
Hey, Monte, Malone said that more than Nikola's 50 points, he was most impressed with his approach, his mindset, his leadership. Can you speak to what you saw tonight in that capacity? Not the scoring or the assists or the numbers, but the stuff in between the lines and talking to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's taken a step, from past years, just being more vocal and just taking that leadership, being a guy to, help other guys, young guys, whoever, during the game, the right way, not getting on guys, but just talking them through it, and even us guys letting us know where we can cut, because he tracked a lot of attention. So, his maturity has definitely stepped up in a major way.
Joel Rush.
Hey, Monte, you mentioned things getting a little tougher in the second half, and third quarter struggles have been pretty consistent for you guys. Is there anything you have identified as like a reason why third quarters have been tough?
I mean, honestly, I think our third quarter was probably one of the, best as far as the early timeout and things. In the past, we would throw it all over the arena and things. I think that today, when they called the first time out, or we did, I think it was only a 2-point game or maybe a 4-point game. So we were kind of cool where we was at. So I think, we just got to be ready to play in the second half, and stand more loose opposed to other times. So.
Christos Saltis.
Hello, Monte. I would like to ask you, what would you like to change about the approach of your team as a team about the next games, and how impressive you are about the season of Nikola so far?
I think our approach just gotta want it when we defend. We usually win games, so I think that's what we need to just harp on. But with Nikola, like I said, future Hall of Famer. I'm glad he's took what he did in the bubble and just showing everybody, that he continues to get better, and he makes the right play. He's unselfish, and he's definitely my MVPs.
Go to Vinny Benedetto.
Hey, Monte, Coach Malone said Michael Porter Jr. was pretty down after this one, all things considered. I guess just where's your confidence in him that things are going to turn around and that he's going to get this figured out?
I mean, he's a guy who, I was just talking to him. He's a guy who get down on himself a lot when, shots not falling. But it's more to the game than making baskets. It's stuff that don't show up on the stat sheet and things like that I try to tell him. You can bring that on nights where you're struggling from the field or making shots. I wouldn't even call it a slump, because all it takes for him is to see a couple go and he get going. So, he's just one of those guys who still, expects to make every shot. So on, nights, if he kind of miss a few that he normally make, he get down on himself. But I think us talking to him and him maturing, I think he's handling it really well. And, Monday, I'm looking for him to have a, breakout game.
We got time for one more. We're going to end with Mike Singer.
Hey, Monte, to follow up on that, Malone said, Porter can hit his shot whenever. That's going to come and go. But do you ever talk to him about the defensive side that, like, obviously Malone's a defense first coach. If you commit on the defensive end, everything else falls into place. Do you have those conversations with him? Because we all know what he can do offensively.
Yeah, like I said, maturity, we just talked after the game and he was like, I'm not even really mad about my offense. It's more so I was minus 20. And, for a guy to say that definitely show, his heart, and his mind is in the right path. So, for a guy to speak up like that and not even really talk about his offense, he said, he just don't want it to be when he out there is more so, teams make runs. So I think, he'll watch a lot of film and he's made so many games on the defensive end. So I don't think it's a problem. I think we just got to have a better sense of urgency and, and make it simple. It's still basketball at the end of the day.
All right. Thank you, Monte.